Hello everyone, this is Akira Setoyama from Akira Dandy World. In this video, I'm gonna share with you how to sing Happy で埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜいつか見た地獄もいいところ愛をばらまいてI love you けなしてくれ全部奪って笑ってくれ My honey 努力未来 Beautiful star 努力未来 Beautiful star Kickback, the Chainsaw Man opening by Kenshi Yonezu in perfect Japanese. At the end of the video, there's a quick recap where I sing the full version of the song in Japanese. So after the explanation part, check the section now and try practicing along with me. いつも動画をご覧くださっている日本の視聴者の皆さん、今回の動画は海外の方向けの全編英語の動画になりますので、その点ご了承の上お楽しみいただければと思います。When you look at the lyrics, the parts outlined in blue are meant to be sung in one go. The blue vertical line shows where to separate or split the syllables. The right pointing arrows indicate where to stretch out the sound. The red text marks parts you should pay attention to, and the green text shows parts where you either drop the sound or sing it very lightly. Keep that in mind and practice while following along with the lyrics. Okay, let's start with the refrain part where it sings 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star. Among the lyrics of this part, 努力未来 a beautiful star. I guess the most difficult word for non-Japanese speakers to pronounce is 努力. According to my understanding, many of the native English speakers or the people from Western countries find it hard to pronounce real sound of 努力. They tend to pronounce Tokyo instead of Tokyo or Kyoto instead of Kyoto. So if you find it kind of hard to pronounce 努力, it's okay to pronounce it as 努力, 努力, but try to pronounce it as quickly as you can and as shortly as you can. Like this. 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star. And the word 未来 isn't that hard to pronounce, I guess. A lyric, a beautiful star, is not even Japanese, it's English, you know. So if you keep on practicing 努力未来 a beautiful star, I think you'll be able to sing this part much more like 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star. For the refrain part, you will repeat the lyrics for 4 times. Then we'll move on to verse 1, which is ランドリー今日はガラキでラッキーで語り油汚れもこれでバイバイ誰だ誰だ頭の中呼びかける声はあれが欲しいこれが欲しいと歌ってるAt the very beginning, we start with the word laundry, and obviously this is an English word. But instead of pronouncing the word like in English, laundry, I would suggest that you pronounce it more like in Japanese English, the one we call Japanglish way. It's gonna be like laundry. I think this way of pronouncing it really helps to keep you from falling behind from the rhythms of the songs. Then after that, ランドリー今日はガラキでラッキーで Since the part 今日はガラキで is outlined in blue, it's better for you to sing this part all in one go. The trick to singing this part is not to pronounce the U sound in 今日 too clearly. You better do like this. ランドリー今日はガラキでランドリー今日はガラキで Then for ガラキ, sing up to gara and keep that same mouth shape all the way through aki. Gara, aki, gara, aki. The key here is not to connect that ra in gara with the in aki. You don't say garaki. Instead, say the sound twice. Gara, aki, gara, aki. ランドリー今日はガラキでランドリー今日はガラキでラッキーで And then when you sing 語り油汚れも What really matters is pronouncing each syllables in 油汚れも as clearly as you can. Especially for 汚れも there are several vowels mixed together, so make sure to practice until you can say it nice and clearly. ランドリー今日はガラキでラッキーで語り油汚れもこれでバイバイ Then comes 誰だ誰だ頭の中呼びかける声はあれが欲しいこれが欲しいと歌ってる I once saw a non-Japanese YouTuber sing this part as "Dareda dareda atama tanaka," but the correct lyrics are "atama no naka." No means of, like in inside of my head. So make sure you sing it clearly and correctly as "atama no naka." Atama no naka. Dareda dareda atama no naka. Yobikakeru koe wa. Is another part you sing in one go. And the right pointing arrow on yo in yobikakeru means you should hold that sound, yo sound. Yobikakeru koe wa. Instead of just singing yobikakeru, it is easier if you stretch it a bit and say yobikakeru koe wa. So give it a try. The trick to singing あれが欲しい、これが欲しい is to clearly separate the syllables in 欲しい. The blue vertical lines in the middle of 欲しい is there to show where you split the syllables. あれが欲しい、これが欲しい for 歌ってる. You don't need to pronounce the E sound in いる very clearly. In Japanese, both 歌っている and 歌ってる are acceptable. So I guess 歌ってる is much easier for you to pronounce. ランドリー今日はガラキレラキレ語り油汚れもこれでバイバイ誰だ誰だ頭の中呼びかける声はあれが欲しいこれが欲しいと歌ってる Then next comes the pre-chorus part 幸せになりたい楽して生きていたいこの手に掴みたいあなたのその胸の中 The key to singing this part well is clearly pronounce that Thai at the end of Japanese lines 幸せになりたい楽して生きていたいこの手に掴みたい In Japanese, Thai expresses desire kind of like I want to do this or I wish to do that in English. So make sure you really emphasize that Thai pronunciation when you sing it. Just like before, 楽して has an arrow on it, which means you should hold that sound. So instead of 楽して sing it more like 楽して生きていたい楽して生きていたい Stretching the she a little. In the line あなたのその胸の中 There are three no sounds. As I mentioned earlier, no works like of in English. So make sure you practice it over and over until you can pronounce each one clearly. 幸せになりたい楽して生きていたいこの手に掴みたいあなたのその胸の中 We'll move on to chorus, which is like ハッピーで埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜいつか見た地獄っぽいところ愛をばらまいてI love you けなしてくれ全部奪って笑ってくれ My honey Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star なんか忘れちゃってんだ First of all, happy is an English word and after that there comes 埋め尽くして埋め尽くして埋め尽くして tends to be tricky for non-Japanese speakers, but the trick is to split it into 埋め and 尽くして Then say the both parts clearly and quickly. Happy で埋め尽くして Happy で埋め尽くして Rest in peace is English, so you can pronounce it like in English way. Happy で埋め尽くして Rest in peace For 行こう in made 行こうぜ Don't pronounce the u sound too clearly. It's a lot easier if you say it more like 行こう which makes the z that comes after a lot easier to sing. Happy で埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜ Happy で埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜいつか見た地獄もいいところ is another part you sing in one go. The key is to clearly pronounce the tsu in itsuka and really hit the mo in jigoku mo. Itsuka mita jigoku mo ii tokoro. Itsuka mita jigoku mo ii tokoro. Itsuka mita jigoku mo ii tokoro. When I watch YouTube, I sometimes see people mistakenly sing this as jigoku no ii tokoro. So be careful there and practice it over and over until you'll be able to sing the part smoothly. It's jigoku mo. Itsuka mita jigoku mo ii tokoro. Ai o baramaite. When you sing ai o baramaite, it's perfectly okay to sing it like ai o baramaite. Ai o baramaite. Instead of ai wo baramaite. Itsuka mita jigoku mo ii tokoro. Ai o baramaite. いつか見た地獄もいいところ愛をばらまいて To sing the latter part of the chorus I love you けなしてくれ全部奪って笑ってくれ my honey Don't look me like beautiful star The key is to clearly pronounce the くれ sound at the end of the lines I love you けなしてくれ全部奪って笑ってくれ my honey My honey is English and after that comes again the Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star part And at the very end of the chorus is なんか忘れちゃってんだ When you sing this part, split 忘れちゃってんだ into two parts 忘れ and ちゃってんだ Then for ちゃってんだ give a little bounce after ちゃ like なんか忘れちゃってんだ忘れちゃってんだ That slight hop in the pronunciation makes it easier to sing this part smoothly Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star なんか忘れちゃってんだハッピーで埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜいつか見た地獄もいいところ愛をばらまいてI love you けなしてくれ全部奪って笑ってくれ my honey Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star なんか忘れちゃってんだAfter singing refrain, 努力未来 a beautiful star part again for 4 times, there comes verse 2. 4443で外れる炭酸水ハングリーこじらせて吐きそうな人生止まない雨はないより先にその傘をくれよあれが欲しいこれが欲しい全て欲しいたら虚しいThe opening 4443 is Japanese for the number 4443, but here you sing it rhythmically as 4443, 4443, shortening the second yon to yo. When you sing 炭酸水, split the word into 3 syllables, 炭酸水, 炭酸水, and pronounce each one clearly. 4443で外れる炭酸水4443で外れる炭酸水 Hungry is English but say it more in Japanglish way Hungry, hungry Again, you don't need to pronounce u in 吐きそうな人生 It's a lot easier if you sing it like Hungry こじらせて吐きそうな人生ハングリーこじらせて吐きそうな人生止まない雨はないより先にその傘をくれよ Isn't that hard to sing, but if the pronunciation feels tricky, try singing this part over and over until it feels natural in your mouth. その傘をくれよ You don't need to say wo. It's fine to pronounce it flat as just o. その傘をくれよその傘をくれよ Again, when you sing あれが欲しいこれが欲しいすべて欲しいたら虚しい Try to split the syllables in order to pronounce she in the sounds of 欲しい or 虚しいあれが欲しいこれが欲しいすべて欲しいただ虚しい The bridge 幸せになりたい楽して生きていたい 全部めちゃくちゃにしたい何もかも消し去りたいあなたのその胸の中 It's basically the same as the pre-chorus except for 全部めちゃくちゃにしたい何もかも消し去りたい It might be a bit tricky for non-Japanese speakers to sing 何もかも消し去りたい So try practicing 何もかも消し去りたい over and over until it feels natural in your mouth and split the syllables when you pronounce 消し去りたい消し去りたい The lyric あなたのその胸の中 is same as the one from pre-chorus 幸せになりたい楽して生きていたい全部めちゃくちゃにしたい何もかも消し去りたいあなたのその胸の中 Then we'll move on to second chorus which is ラッキーで埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜ良い子だけ迎える天国じゃどうも生きらない I love you けなして奪って笑ってくれ my honey Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star なんか忘れちゃってんだThe opening lyrics switch from the English word happy to lucky. Like I mentioned earlier, make sure you pronounce 埋め尽くして clearly and quickly. In the second chorus, the line いつか見た地獄もいいところ愛をばらまいて changes to 良い子だけ迎える天国じゃどうも生きらない迎える天国じゃ seems to be tricky for non-Japanese speakers, so try practicing that line over and over. You don't need to hit the ja sound at the end of 天国じゃ too hard. You go like this. 良い子だけ迎える天国じゃどうも生きらない良い子だけ迎える天国じゃどうも生きらないIn どうも生きらない The U in どうも can be very soft. It's fine to sing it closer to どうも instead of どうも良い子だけ迎える天国じゃどうも生きらない The second half of the second chorus is almost the same as the first chorus. The only difference is that the くれ is dropped from the lines けなしてくれ and 奪ってくれ It goes like this I love you けなして奪って笑ってくれ my honey Let me quickly recap the second chorus again ラッキーで埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜ良い子だけ迎える天国じゃどうも生きらない I love you けなして奪って笑ってくれ my honey Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star なんか忘れちゃってんだThen the last part is the post-chorus, which is like Happy, lucky, こんにちは baby 良い子でいたいそりゃつまらない Happy, lucky, こんにちは baby So sweet, don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star Don't look me like beautiful star なんかすごい感じHappy, lucky, and baby or baby so sweet are English words, so sing them in English way. And konnichiwa, which many of you probably already know, is Japanese for hello, for 良い子でいたい. Try to pronounce each syllable clearly. In そりゃつまらない. そりゃ can be a bit tricky to say, just like the lyric 努力. So if that is hard, try saying そりゃ more like そりゃ、そりゃ。良い い子でいたいそりゃつまらない And try practicing it quickly to get closer to そりゃ良い子でいたいそりゃつまらない Then we repeat the努力未来 beautiful star 努力未来 beautiful star again for 3 times and at the end the lyric turns out to be なんかすごい感じ different from other parts. The trick to singing なんかすごい感じ is to split the syllables in すごい感じ That part has 3 I, E sounds in a row. So instead of singing なんかすごい感じ say it more like なんかすごい感じなんかすごい感じ is pretty close to imbibe to it's so fucking good. So I think it sounds best if you sing it with a slightly sexy feel. なんかすごい感じ And finally, the song ends with the refrain 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star Sung for 4 times. Okay, that wraps up my guide to singing Kenshi Yonezu's Kickback in perfect Japanese. This was actually my first time posting a video in English for non-Japanese speakers, so I hope you liked it. Before watching the recap, be sure to like and subscribe or write a comment if you enjoyed it. Alright, now for the recap, I'll sing the full chorus of the song. 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star ランドリー今日はガラキでラッキーで買ったり油汚れもこれでバイバイ誰だ誰だ頭の中呼びかける声はあれが欲しいこれが欲しいと歌っている幸せになりたい楽して生きていたいこの手に掴みたいあなたのその胸の中ハッピーで埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜいつか見た地獄もいいところ愛をばらまいて I love you けなしてくれ全部奪って笑ってくれ My honey 努力未来 Beautiful star 努力未来 Beautiful star 努力未来 Beautiful star なんか忘れちゃってんだ努力未来 A beautiful star 努力未来 A beautiful star 努力未来 A beautiful star 努力未来 A beautiful star 4443で外れる炭酸水ハングリーこじらせて吐きそうな人生止まない雨はないより先にその傘をくれよあれが欲しいこれが欲しい全て欲しいただ虚しい幸せになりたい楽して生きていたい全部めちゃくちゃにしたい何もかも消し去りたいあなたのその胸の中ラッキーで埋め尽くして Rest in peace まで行こうぜ良い子だけ迎える天国じゃどうも生きらない I love you けなして奪って笑ってくれ My honey 努力未来 Beautiful star 努力未来 Beautiful star 努力未来 Beautiful star なんか忘れちゃってん Happy ラッキーこんにちはベイビー良い子でいたいそりゃつまらないハッピーラッキー こんにちは baby so sweet 努力未来 beautiful star 努力未来 beautiful star 努力未来 beautiful star なんかすごい感じ努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star 努力未来 a beautiful star That's about it for today. I'm your host Akira Setoyama from Akira Dandy World. Thank you very much for watching and see you at next video.